I should probably make sure I switch over to that. Okay. So a few things today. Well, first off, it's night, so we have... I don't think I actually showed you guys that, so we'll wait for that. But we will start today by opening up some of these crates that I picked up while I was out and about. Starting with this one here. Not bad. Oh, we got blaze stuff. That's always nice. Iron key. One of these. I'm hoping for a particular key that'll go to the crate here, because we have a need to get inside of that. Pretty strong need to get inside of that thing. Okay, so far so good. Oh, I didn't grab the key. Unlock that one. Go ahead and unlock this too. Didn't realize that one had a stone lock on it as well. So let's go ahead and finish in this one. Not the greatest. Oh. There we go. Got a rabbit hide. It's not bad. Oh, perfect. Got some stone keys. Let's go ahead and unlock this. And no dice. That's not great. Could be worse. Let's go ahead and pack up all of these so we can get all the loot out of this one here as well. I'm gonna grab all of these now empty crates. So I did manage to actually open the other chests. And they provided some very interesting items. And some of the more potent ones are accumulated in here, being Minesweeper, which we will be playing today. A gas tier, which I used to make the mob imprisonment tool to get a blazing juggernaut, which we will also be using. And ironically, in another one I picked up, this one, we got a nether star, which I used to proceed to make the beneath portal, which we will be, pardon me, I will be actually not be using this stream, but well, I'll probably use it at the end of stream. For the time being, though, I want to start another thing. We're actually gonna, because I want to sleep. This is our elevator. Just brings us down to this level, which we have our new smeltery, which I brought down here, which take over a stack of any resource. Our bedroom, which is I just finished, which is currently in the process of being more decorative. I'm trying to use as many of the different colored woods as we can, so that's why we got the mithril and we got the green heart. This is going to be our industrial area. This will be probably made out of steel later on. I made this so I can get through some of these quest lines, mainly to get this reinforced upgrades. I needed it to make the hardened glass. We use that because what's underneath this, what will be coming up, I'll also be starting up. This is going to be our mob grind area. This is where we're going to find various things. We've got this, which we can actually activate really quick using our drop of evil that we got before. Coming up here, we got redstone lamps up here to light it up so we can deactivate this thing at any time. We'll drop down. There's no dirt other than this in the area, thankfully, so we're just going to drop that. Alright, so now we got cursed earth. This area won't create mobs until later. As soon as we turn... So let's start by turning this on, which is getting power, and it'll generate fluid and such. Hit it. And now we get mobs dying. This is generating fluid in here. Oh. Oh, shoot. That's no fun. Can't get too close to it, because sometimes the mobs have high damage abilities. But it's going to start filling up these with resources. And actually, it is bringing us in for fabric. We want this first to get this quest line done here. Give us more coins and a rat fez, which is... That goes with rats mod, and honestly, I am nowhere near that level. But it's going to generate stuff for that. It generates the fluid, which gets sent into that, which I have being sent over here, and it'll start filling this up as soon as I turn it on. But we're going to put our mob imprisonment tool in here. This is going to start generating blazes. I should also have... Yep, we got our mob masher running. This will pull in all of our extra goodies. I'm hoping that the mob masher works. If not, we're going to have to make another item. Let's go ahead and grab one of the cobble. We just need the one. Okay, so as soon as we start this, hopefully this will start spawning. Yep. We should hopefully... Yep, there we go. And now we're going to start getting blaze powder from the juggernauts in there. Which we're going to use this to start generating more power than our canola. Which is generating a good bit, but we do want it to generate more. Let's go ahead and remove some of these here. But this is going to be useful. We're going to get a lot of stuff. Heads, which are always fun. There will also be trophies, which we can use later on. These bags, which bring various items from depending on the type you get. So this is a lumberjack. We get types of wood and such. Saplings, tool bags will give us various tools, and my favorite, the ore bag, gives us various ores. And it can give us things from emeralds to coal. All of our items that will be single, that means unstackable, will go up into this. And you can see we can stack over 1,000 items. The anti-barrel. Soon, and we can go ahead and hit that, and you can see inside it's going to shut everything down. No mobs can spawn when there's light, thankfully. So that reduces that. That allows us to maintain and work on certain things. But yeah. We've got this all running. This is also... So this requires power, which we've got coming from the canola farm, as well as liquid experience, which you get from the one over there. And this will give us blaze rods, blaze powders, and various other items, though we are probably going to... Yeah, this is only going to give us blaze rods and blaze powder soon, because I'm going to work on designing a secondary system for this. Because we're going to take all of this, and we're going to transfer them into lava to run our magmatic dynamos. Here. The heck was that? Oh. Oh, it was a witch. But yeah, we'll get a lot of good stuff out of this. Now that that's running. Yeah. So let's go ahead and try out Minesweeper. Now I know certain things about this, and that is that it will generate a structure, and we're going to want to eventually possibly want to run away from if we make too many mistakes. We want to put it in a safe-ish area. Let's put it over here. This is going to generate this. And oh gosh, that's not good. Okay, there we go. So it works just like normal Minesweeper. You can mark the mines just like so. And yeah, you play it like that. So if you're decent at Minesweeper, you can... It gets harder as you progress, so that's the main challenge to it. Because this is going to get bigger twice, I think. Oh, there we go. And it was ironic, because I actually played a lot of Minesweeper. It's very... it's something I do when I get bored. So, and once this is done, we will actually get a set of blocks out of this as well. So, it's quite nice. Okay. And from my time playing Minesweeper, I've learned a few tricks to it. Namely, if you have a 1 in a corner, that corner one's always right. And the number 1 is the best one to get. Again, 2, same here. Ideally, we would have another thing here to save us, but we don't. Oh, here we go. This. There's one right there, which means that's safe. But that's all we were able to mark off. And this is our final corner. So one of these is 1, and one of these is 1. I think... Oh, no, we have 3 mines, so that means... that is definitely 1. We know that. And then we need, more than likely, those 2. And, yep! There we go. That's level 1 done. And now we go to the next level. And it just gets a little bigger. There's more mines each time. Oh, there we go. Oh boy. And there we go. That's 4. 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay. Nope. Yes. Okay. It's not one of these. It will be this one, which makes all of these safe. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of tricks to Minesweeper, ironically enough. Well, not ironic, but thankfully there are some tricks to playing Minesweeper. And sometimes just giving yourself time to think is one of those. Because sometimes when you solve an area, you might solve another one at the same time. Okay, this is tricky. Okay, we know one's there. Because of this corner here. And we know... oh, it's right here. Okay. That solves most of our area here. It can't be this one. It is this one, though. This one. Which solves all the ones right there. We've got ones here, so those are safe. That makes 3. That makes 2. There's gotta be one there. Has to be one here, which means that's safe. Which means all those are safe. Okay. Well, that just cut out a giant chunk. Another one there. Which means we got one there. And over to here again. Okay, it's not one of those. It's that one. It's not that. Or that. Oh, we're down to one of these again. Okay. Okay. Let's think. We have 2 that can be here, here. It has to be this one. Yep. And we're on the final level. Let's hope we can beat this one. Oh gosh. Nope! Oh, and we got a rifter. Get away from here. I need food. And let's grab one of our inventory pets. Here it is. He should be giving us... Ah. There we go. Regen. Again? Shoot. Hope. There we go. Okay. Unlike normal Minesweeper, this one can screw you over sometimes. In the sense that it will sometimes just give you an impossible chance by starting you with a mine. Which you can't, there's no way to get around that. Okay. Let's keep going though. Okay, let's head over to this side. We got... There we go. Yep. And that's our 3. Another one. Yep, there we go. Course. Has to be this one. It's safe. That one's not. This one has to be it. These two are safe. Oh, that's dangerous. Let's come over to here. It's gotta be that one. Can't be that. Okay. Let's see here. What can we piece together with these? Well, we got that. That one is it. That one isn't. Oh, these two. Which makes that one safe, which means that one's another one. Which means we have these two are safe. Okay. We have 3, which means one of these two is 1, and 2, which means one of those two is 1. I want to say... There we go. Yeah. Okay. That one's safe. This one's safe. Okay. 3 and 2. And then 1. That's 1. There we go. We have 12 more mines, and it's all on this side. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. That gives us no clues, really. Let's see. 3, 3. There's always a way to figure these out, but I can never sometimes figure out certain ones. Well, ideally, actually, there might not be a way to figure some of these out in this game. It's one of these two. Okay, so it's not that, which means it's that. Okay. Probably too much of a risk that I should have taken, but sometimes it's worth it. Okay, so now we have over here. This is going to be a bunch of risks, I think, in a row. because we don't have much in the sense of answers. Okay, so that's one. No, it's not. Because we have two right here. Which makes it that. Okay. So now we can save that one. And that one. And we now know this one's it. Which makes all of these safe. And this makes all of those safe. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1. Alright. 3. That one's 1. Gives us 2. Oh, that was close. Thank you for making a noise, because otherwise we'd be screwed. Well, no, we could have probably gotten away with it, but don't want to run that risk. That's not, that one's safe. That's one, which makes this safe. Really ought to sleep. Let's do that really quick so we're not dealing with mobs. Okay, got one here. That makes that one there. Which means this is safe. So are those two. So are those two. We have 4 bombs left. That one's 1. There we go. 3. It's not this one. Which means that's got to be 1. Saving those. Has to be this one, so that's safe. So is all those. And we have 1 left, and it is that one there. Oh, no. It got bigger. I never made it back to this point. Please, give me a space. This is not good. Definitely not good. We should have one more try. Sometimes, like I said. Yep, that's it. That's game. Shame. But we get these. This is what we get in the end. Totem of Returning. I don't know what that is. Golden Ring. A few other items. And we get all of... Oh my gosh, all of this. Silver ingot. Let's go ahead and drop all of this stuff. I don't know what that is. I've never seen one before. And then this one's not that great. That one's a good chest. Alright. I will say though that generally speaking, these don't spawn in the overworld. They spawn in caves underground. And sometimes these break. Let's see, is there a way to fix this? No, there is not. We just get one functioning lamp. But there's Minesweeper. It took us a little bit of time, huh? But we got some decent loot out of it. Let's put all that stuff away. Another thing we're gonna do, actually, is this. So I went ahead and worked on our Tinker's Construct area. And we now have a few items. We have this primarily. So let's head down to our construct area. And we got a few reinforcements that we're going to use. So we can see we have, it's made out of a few items. We've got Prismarine, paper, night slime, and bone. Prismarine gives durability for each damage decrease, and it does pretty well in water. Rideable gives us more modifiers, which I think I need another one for this. This pink slime breaks off blocks, it's alright. And yeah, it's usually for mining, but it brings up damage. And then more damage. So, what we're going to do is we are going to give it... Actually, before we do that, we need to do something else. We gotta bring it down to 1 durability, because that's where this thing does the most damage at the time being. So we can do that by checking our ammo. We have 5 left. 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now we take it, add some reinforcement. I think I need... Yeah, I need 1 more. I made a mistake on that one. Let's go ahead and grab some gold. Should just be 2. And we're going to need obsidian to make the exterior of it. I've been making a lot of stuff in there, so you can see a lot of the casts I've made. Oh, don't want that. We don't want ingots. We want just a blank cast. There we go. And that gives us our blank cast there. Make sure that's always running in case we feel like using it. And then we have this. And there we go. No longer has durability. We now have infinite. And there is a item, a material we're going to make this out of later. But for the time being, we've got pretty decent attack. And this kind of nullifies the use of bows for us. Kind of. They still have better range, but this still does pretty solid. Let's go ahead and check out down here, especially this one here. You can see we're definitely getting a lot of blaze powder and rods. Over here, ooh, got Enderman heads, pumpkin heads. You're occasionally gonna get iron ingots. That's gonna be primarily for another farm. What we also got is all of this, and it seems you're getting vampires in there as well. But I'll probably over the week I'll set up an actual system for that, because storage on that is going to be a whole nother monster. For the time being, let's take a look over here. So remember yesterday when we were trying to make, I don't remember quite what it was, but we were trying to make plastic. We weren't able to do so because we didn't have the stuff we have here, which is the latex processing unit and the tree fluid extractor. So if we were to go ahead and grab wood, preferably rubber does pretty well with this, it'll start extracting latex. And that latex will come over to here, mixing with water, which we're using one of these, aqueous accumulator. It'll bring the water in, gives us some tiny rubber. Let's go ahead and grab some of this. Got a few already, so here we are. Take the tiny rubber, turned it into a dry rubber, which we have 17 already made. Let's go ahead and run over to our furnace. Furnace here. Throw it in there, and that will generate 1 plastic per tiny rubber. And I think we get about a stack of tiny rubber for each rubber wood. So there you go. Get plastic. I don't think I have anything in these chests, do I? No, just open interestingly. So there is that. Out of the two, apparently, I didn't even realize, this doesn't even need power. It just needs to be next to a tree. This does indeed need the fluid, though. This over here, our little generator here, it's doing pretty good. We've added a lot of stuff to it, but it's still producing a good amount. We are going to start running low soon, though, judging by our current harvest here. If you'll notice this little frame in the distance over here, this is something I was trying to figure out before. This is our quarry. Now, a quarry is pretty useful in the sense that it just digs up everything. You can see all the way down there. Straight to bedrock. It won't mine through lava, and it won't mine bedrock, but we'll pick up all of these goodies. And this isn't even everything. I've picked up a lot of the stuff from here. To do it, we need the quarry, of course, which is to build. An MG energy producer, the bridge, and then the FE consumer. This is how we get power from our canola farm using a GPS linked to this to generate all of this. And what we're going, I'll show you that process now. I'm going to go ahead and grab some fresh crates here. Just the 2. Because at the moment, I gotta go through all of this stuff in here. So what we want to do, actually, one of the things I want to do first is I'm going to grab some of this stone, because I'm going to try to make this even to the entirety of the ground here. Start off, though, by trying to just cut this giant hole in the ground here. I'm actually going to start on this side here. This side seems a little easier. So what I'm going to do is just keep moving over. Over. There is another location I'm going to move to, and if you noticed, it was marked somewhere over, not over there. There, it says vibranium. We will be moving over to there because there is the need for that resource. Actually, no, yes, actually, we are going to go over there. We're going to head that way. We're going to first, yeah, we'll just fly over like this. Before we do that, actually, this meteorite, I want to show you guys what it happens when you get through it. What's inside of these is this, the Skystone Chests, which will have Skystone, but these subscriber engineering presses, which are used in other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and just take that. And there's generally only one of them in each of these. But what I wound up doing was I got some Ezo ore from bedrock with the quarry, because again, it mines everything. Used that to get cobalt from the nether, and I used that with this pickaxe, and now we have up to cobalt level mining, which I think is the highest outside of vibranium. However, we still cannot mine it with this, so we are still at a slight disadvantage. But getting vibranium only spawns, as far as I'm aware, in extreme hill biomes, which we are not in. We are in a plains. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I got this here. Let's get rid of this skystone. I don't think it actually can mine skystone. I'm not certain, but I don't think it can. You also see a marker for Skelly. That's a dragon skeleton, but it is currently surrounded by deathworms, which actually, let's go take a peek and see how much damage we can do to one of those from up here, because I have killed one. There we go. Oh yeah, now we actually got a means to deal with these bastards. And they are everywhere. Like, it's in a serious infestation over here. You can see there's even a great big one over there. Thankfully, they have a tendency to get stuck in this water over here, which keeps them from actually getting too close to us. But they are indeed everywhere. Oh, nope, this one's pretty fast here. Another thing we want to watch out for is this. I don't want to aggravate that. So we're going to leave actually the skeleton alone for now. We did get a couple of death worm eggs, though, which we can try out later. We'll see this little block floating here. This was a spawner for wither skeletons. However, I am aware that this... Yeah, there's a spawner on here. We'll find little structures with rune stones and various mobs inside. The wither skeletons in that do not drop their heads, sadly. Or really anything for that matter. They drop bones, which is nice, but they don't do much else. Let's keep going over here. Let's try to avoid sirens. I don't know why our hang glider has decided to start making this really annoying whistling sound, but it has. And so we deal with it. We also have a ocean monument here. Another slime island. And one thing I do keep an eye out for when I'm going over these oceans is I look for shadows, because you will find solid clouds sometimes, and those clouds give you certain things. Actually, let me show you guys how I get down these, because seeing as we just got lucky and there's one here, I know what the structure is immediately. See what type of trap this one holds. I swear if it's a TNT one, I will lose my mind. Some of them don't have. What is this? I don't know what this is. I can tell you what some of this is. Free arrows. But this, I don't know. I've never actually seen a structure like this. It seems almost like a tomb. It seems a little too shallow for that. Is there a chest on top? I don't know. Really quick then, I guess. Let's go ahead and empty out this stuff here so we don't lose it. Let's grab one of the many diamond picks I've picked up through loot stuff. Gives us all of that. Actually, let's place that on the cobble here so we don't lose this next light. Yeah, that seems to be it. It's a tad bit disappointing. I feel like something was supposed to be here, but something happened with the game and it glitched out. That's okay. We're gonna pop over to that ship later. Here we go. This is what we want. Well, I know there's vibranium down here because I saw it when I was doing it. Oh, here we go. Extreme hills. But for now, we're gonna drop one quarry right there. We're gonna do it. Blocks in the sky here. So let's start with our producer. We're gonna go just like this. Producer, bridge, consumer, and this is gonna take a lot of the power we have running our base. So sadly, our farm is probably going to take a bit of a hit. Let's go ahead and add this and this. There we go. Make sure our little chunk there is indeed... Yep. Grab another GPS marker here. No, we got snakes. But this is marked to right there. So that'll produce power for this. Plus side is we can check it out pretty easily from the village right over here. Which is actually controlled by vampires, but we don't have... Oh, yep. Yes, we do. There's one right there. I was wondering where they were. Oh, we are on top of a pet shop. Vampires. Oh, and this is cute. You got little drums and stuff. These are interesting. I haven't fully looted this village actually, because I was having issues. But yeah. Well, that is an interesting sound. Alrighty. So with this, we can head back home. After I grab this right here. We're gonna need levels. Though levels actually aren't that much of an issue anymore. This will bring us to the one by the house. Closest to the house, I should say. And then we just go this way. There we go. And incoming. I am going to have to reorganize how I have this because I know I have another GPS marker in here for this, but this actually puts it behind on the other stuff. And hopefully we don't run on this too much longer. Let's go ahead and take ourselves down to one more level here, where we got all of these goodies. We are here for the solidified experience. And we've got some ectoplasm. And grab a few levels. And so one of the things we're going to get rid of when we get to this, sulfur. No good. But we do have sulfur and heart drops. Not the greatest. We do want string. We can go to our player shop and sell it. We get these 50 coins. All right there. And these books, I think they're all going to pretty much just be novice and apprentice. And we can see a few of them we already know, like magic missile. Somehow we know that. Oh, we got an advanced. Apprentice, advanced. Alright, yeah. And actually, really quick, let's take a look at this. What do we got? Some enchanted stuff. Obsidian, lapis, glowstone. It just depends. And over here, blaze rods, and all the good stuff for that. Oh, yep, our hunger's down. Alrighty, so let's actually look at the quest lines here. What we have next on our list here. Don't really feel... This one isn't really necessary, especially with our current setup. Oh, getting cobalt is apparently one. As with Ardite. we can go do that actually really quick. It's a quick trip to the nether. Let's go to bed first. Let's go ahead and grab some of our iron here. Throw that all in there. That's smelting. Oh yeah, one thing. So I have 2 tanks here, one full of lava and one filled with oil. While I was out with my quarry, just a bunch of oil was out there. It was kind of, didn't want that blocking up my area, so I went ahead and just secured it all. We have total of 65 buckets, because we have just a random bucket in here as well. But tanks hold 64 of any fluid, which is also how we have ANK. Our lava currently. Though this will be phased out once we get to the beneath. And we are going to be taking a few things there with us. Let's go ahead to the end. Not the end. The nether. Let's get rid of certain items in our inventory here. We don't need. Oh, actually, we do need some of these gentlest slab drops. Gives us our fire res. And go ahead and go here. There is a bounty for these guys as well that we can get later on. Or as we do this, technically. But, oh, I forgot that wasn't set. We got some cobalt here. Brings us up to 5. Oh, it's that guy. Don't like him. I don't know which one is worse. Well, no, red creepers are definitely worse. I do wonder where he went. Not certain. So we're just gonna head back down over here to this nether patch of cobalt here. Just the one. It's alright. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. Get some more cobalt here. Let's grab this. If it'll let me. Ardite. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think we combine cobalt and ardite together to get something. Oh, shoot. Well, we gotta go back. My pickaxe broke. But that is okay. Especially now that we have all of this excess cobalt that we can use. Oh, there's our creeper friend there. I want you dead. This guy's actually been a bit of a pain to me recently for a little while. So, there we go. Let me get ahead. Alright, what we want is to go back. And I'll show you guys a little trick. And we'll be using some of... Yeah, we'll use some of our cobalt. We have plenty around. Really gotta remember this stuff. Oh, I just realized we don't have that area over there chunk loaded. Shoot. I have 2 ingots. Here we go. Go ahead and just use that. I won't have to use my ore. Just throw that in there. Voila. think is now fully operational. And that's how we just keep this thing going, and how we'll get levels on it. You can see how many blocks we've mined with it. No, we can't. That's not on here, I guess. That's okay. Let's head on back. And alright. Do that really quick. There's a bounty on these guys, so we do want to kill them when we can. At least by hand. Okay, and then I need this in hand again. Dang it, I can hear them again. They're really hard to see out here. Alright, but we want this stuff here. Ah! There we go. We got our 15 cobalt. Next up is the ardite here. See, which to me seems a little more difficult to locate. I have no idea what this is. What are you? Something that oh, there are multiple items here. I think that was a devil dog. Oh man, that would be dangerous to mine all at once. We're just gonna mine this instead. Dang it. And there's our 15 of each ore. Try to get the... I do want to get the bounty for this. So we'll just go ahead and chat on another drop because we're running out here. See, where is that particular one? Here it is. We gotta get 15, so we're short 7 at the moment. Let's try to stay in the area and find ourselves 7 more. And I completely lost this for a second. Okay. Oh, there's one. Let's see, what else we got? We got 6 more we need. Oh, we got you. Too close to our portal for my liking. There's another thing we can attack while we're here, if we can find one, and that is going to be a Salamander. They're the weird little ones, big guys with the tank cannon thing on them. So if we do, by some chance, to find one, we can take one out. I'm gonna try this real quick. Seems like these guys are about the same. I can hear it. Yep, there he is. Oh, we have a couple here. Nice. Got those. Oh, and they're now aggroed. Go ahead and take care of these guys then. Oh, there's a lot of them. So sometimes these guys just get aggroed if you attack anything near them. So you gotta be careful about that. I'm not sure what that is. Oh. I'm gonna try to kill this guy here. Such a disturbing noise these things make. Yep. Okay, so that does count. We're just getting all these quests done today. And is this one last one? Yes, it is. Alright, let's get our way out of here. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and claim all of our rewards here. We got another set of boots of the traveler. It's alright. Some of that stuff. Let's go ahead and drop some of our goodies here. And then we have this one. Coins. Ooh, hey, I actually completed another quest. And a chest piece. Mob fan gives us a tiny TNT. And we can grab the absorption hopper as well. A boss, which was that salamander. And that gave us torch arrows. Alright. Not bad. And speaking of bosses, we have another one that does spawn from time to time. And that is the Undertaker. And he is a really, really annoying one because he literally just does not stop spawning sometimes. Thankfully, though, they did fix him. He used to summon every few seconds 4 or 5 plus of his minions. Now I've encountered him once before. Didn't kill him because he had such a massive life pool. But he only summons one now. So he's a lot more reasonable to deal with. And it seems that our bucket here is maxed. Judging by our thing up there. Let's go ahead and see. We're not doing too bad. Ooh. An Undying Heart. What can we do with this? We can get the Molten Heart. Using the molten meat, which comes from salamanders. Or a Golden Heart. Which is, of course, they are limited. But that is another thing entirely. I saw there was a quest for it. What is that quest? Ah, it's over here. To get this quest, we need to start all of this nonsense. But that comes from dungeons. The Potion of Fission. Oh, that actually comes from this. How useful. But it has lifesteal, which is nice. Let's see, though. We've got a few items, a lot of arrows coming out of this. And then over here we have... Let's grab some of our bags here. Lumberjack tool, ore, and food. Why not? Got a couple of that. Got a diamond shovel. Nice. Some spruce stuff. And then food. Various food types and cake. Oh, how sweet. This, of course, gives us more good stuff that we like. Let's grab some of the lumberjack and ore bags. Yep, I saw some diamonds. More diamonds. Yep, got diamonds, emeralds, nether quartz. Now we're into lumberjack territory. Got a couple wood types. Nothing too special. Let's go ahead and go through the tool bags. The tool bags are probably the most annoying ones. But sometimes you get fun stuff like this, smelting. Those who, I think we had this actually in our RLcraft world. Let's go ahead and find some of this desert sand over here. And this is going to give us glass. Hey, we also have a pickaxe with the pickaxe variant of it, which is auto smelt. But that is nice. And then we have Fortune 2 efficiency. Lots of good stuff. This thing is still generating a good bit. I do want... I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't use the upgrades of these. So I'm going to probably start working on the next stage, which is going to be this stuff here. And to do this, we are going to need some nodes. I'm going to use an item node this time. Let's give it a marker. So we already have one of the other types. We just need one of these. There we go. One item node. Some Ender IO conduits. And a filter. Which is going to give us these blaze powders. Yeah. This is going to be insert. This is going to have that to whitelist. This is going to be always extract, and it's just going to send it straight up here. So now we have that. And that is our first step in all of this. We're also going to add a trash void here. So actually what's going to happen here is we're going to take this filter and we're actually going to put it here. And then we're going to put this here. This is going to be insert always. Actually, we're going to disable this for a second. We want to put this to priority 0, and this is going to be our priority 1. And really quick, I want to try and do this here. We're just going to test and see if this is working how I think it is. We're going to turn this off. Once we have a point for this to go, it should start doing its other stage, and that is where this great big room over here comes in. So we need our mechanical squeezer. This is going to go in our corner here. This is where everything's going to start. So let's grab a GPS. We're running out of these, but that's alright, we can make more. This will be for our items. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of these things here. We need fluid ducts. So let's see if if we can find a... I want to find an Ender IO version of it, I think. Yes. Let's go with pressurized here. It's gonna need... Can I... Okay, so we need fused quartz, which I think I have. I have quartz glass. Oh, that's for another project. I want to try to find the base of it, but I can never find it. Here we go. Okay, so it's just an alloy smelter with quartz. That is pretty simple. Let's go ahead and try to make one of these, actually. We need to get onto that. I think we actually have most of the stuff needed for this. Yeah. We just need a few furnaces. The alloy smelter is now done. And place this here so it gets power from our battery. Yep. Throw that in there. It'll start doing its thing. Let's use our time in a bottle, which has 18 hours in it. That'll start the process up here, speeding up a lot. Downside is it's not able to do much for this. Wonder. Yeah, it's just a little slow because the power input is not high enough. And this is the new set power thing I'm running on now. There we go. That's what we wanted. We're gonna go with the pressurized fluid nodes. We have this. Which is going to take these to our magmatic dynamos, which I'm pretty certain this just needs to get on top. And these are reinforced now, so they're a higher level. And we'll find out how bad I messed this up in a little bit. But that's that. Now I need flux duct. Let's make, yeah, just the leadstone. I'm hoping this goes from the bottom here. In which case we can now take our node here. So actually make this all the way to the end here, because I want to make more magmatic dynamos later on. Which we should be able to send that to the roof. And this should also be self-sufficient once it's done. Let's start by sleeping really quick. Now it's been a minute since I did one of these systems, so we'll see how it turns out. Actually, we need to take this to the item conduit. I don't think, does this thing need power? I don't remember if it does. It does. Okay, so I need a second one. Which means these two should. It shouldn't mean much. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's start by getting our item node in. Here. Yep, so it's starting to drain all of the blaze powder. That's good. So we have our item node set. Now let's get it power. And this will just be to jump boost it. Because once we have this all set, matter of fact, let's rotate our node there. And hopefully this will start producing power. Nope, not this far. Okay, so this is definitely doing its thing. It's getting us fluid. These are not getting it though. Okay, so that's simple enough. I messed up the process for that. Oh, well, no, I might just have... Nope, there we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and get all of this back. Go ahead and drop that. And this should now hypothetically start receiving... No, it won't, because I remember another thing. Power comes out of the top. There we go. And now we have this. And this will start producing that. Let's go ahead towards... Oh, down here again, where we take this, which I think... Oh, was this running? I think I left this running. Oh well. I swear if this is doing its bizarre thing again. I don't like how this works sometimes. Oh, we need to go up. That's right. And let's make sure this is getting all of the fluids it needs. Not certain it is. Okay, it is. It's getting all of its good stuff. Which means we can actually take our canola farm, which we are currently running, over here. We want to first start by grabbing this node, because this is our node for our mechanical squeezer, and that's what we want to bring down here to this first. That takes priority. So this will now stay at max power because this thing generates a lot. So each one of these dynamos, if we look at... So we're generating about 50 RF per tick, and that's per each one. So that's 150 RF, which is really good. And now next, we want to go ahead... Actually, let's grab one of our fused quartz from in here. Get rid of all of that. And we're going to do something interesting here. We're going to take all of these nodes here, because I don't remember what all of them do, and we are going to reset things. We're going to start by doing this. Just making them blank. Shoot them into the sky, and oh, no, we don't want to do that. I made a mistake with that one. Alright, so now we're just going to go through our areas here, and we're going to mark them. That's 1. This is 2. Don't think anything in here needs it. We're going to grab our shuriken, because this is the Undertaker's friend here. And he's gonna... That's gonna be 3. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, I need you back. Come here. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get that back online, because we do need that running. Yep. There we go. We got all of those. We want this marked. that's going to be powering all of those structures, or those items. Let's grab some food really quick. And I think, other than all of that, there's nothing down here really runs off the power aside from that device there. Yeah, aside from the quarry, everything else is currently not effective. So we'll go ahead and drop all of that in there. And to show you guys what this is probably one of my favorite things that is in here. So we're gonna go ahead. Our helmet's almost broken. That's not good. We want to keep this. Not really, but just to show. It's now going to charge up our helmet. Completely fix it. Using no resources but the power that we generate. And there we go. And we can just do that with any material. So when we actually get our dragon armor, which we will get eventually, we will just do this. And one of the plus sides to having that is we won't have to repair it, which means we can take all of the dragon scales that we make, and it's actually starting to run out of power, so let's go ahead and take that out. All the dragon scales we make can go towards making dragon steel, which anybody who's played any game that has Ice and Fire that is currently up to date knows exactly what that is. Actually, let's go ahead and try to make the Molten Millennium here. M-A-N-Y. Here we go. Millennium comes from alloying cobalt and ardite, and the cobalt and ardite are what we had earlier. Cobalt, ardite, and this is another material that we can use. And let's go ahead and just take all of this. We got a stack of iron, that's nice. Throw those in there. Okay, so we can smelt it, that's good. This is something that we can use this on though. Just see it shoot straight up. And that's going to start doing this. I have no idea what that is. Oh, this probably helps. There we go. Huh. Something was going on. I'm not certain what, but that's alright. We have this. Now we can use this. Okay, I guess this is just a material here. Alrighty. Well, seeing as we have this alloy smelter, there's another item I want to make. And that is gold, soul sand. I think I might need another ingot. Hold on. Yep. Solarium. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a soul vial. Granted, sometimes they give these to you in other locations, but I honestly don't want to go through that process. We're going to need the fused quartz, which we already have, and solarium. And we can always use more of this stuff, so we're just going to go ahead. Sometimes, for some reason, we get treasure slimes in here, even though we shouldn't because of this peace candle. But we do. Go ahead and make the soul vial, and this will allow us to contain any entity that we want, and that is a good thing because we're going to do a few things. Let's go ahead and grab this really quick. So we have this. This is one of our many things that we're going to make while we're here. Let's go ahead and make a second one of these. 3x3 holes. Because we're going to make another one. And this one actually I think should probably start by doing this. Okay, let's go. We want it that way. Alright. Actually, there. Okay. So that contains itself, allowing it to just grab what it needs. I'm going to turn this off. Grab some of this gunpowder here. So we can sell gunpowder as well. And we are going to set up an entire automation version of this. Well, that's our Undertaker friend over there. Heard him. Oh. Not a fan of him. Alright, let's go ahead and bring all these goodies back into our inventory. So what we're going to do is, so this one runs off of our little lever in there. I think I know why we've stopped getting anything into here. Ah, that's right. This needs power. I forgot about that. Forgot about our mob duplicator. That's one of the other things we need. Let's go ahead and give him power so we don't lose all of our energy here. Thankfully, these things are still producing a little bit. So, there we go. Let's go ahead and fix up that hole. Yep. So we have the mob crusher going again. That'll bring us back more. That. What we're going to put into this one, we were going to do... So we have that. Ah, yes. An iron form version of this. And that is a pretty easy one to make. We can actually make that right here. We're going to get iron. I made a mistake with a few things here. Alright, and then pumpkin. Oh no, it's a... Okay, don't have any jack-o'-lanterns. That's okay, we can probably grab them from the village. We're gonna grab the iron golem. Actually, it's probably best that we didn't do that. We need... this here. Put this on our list of items that we need to make. Our list of items here is too big. Is it already on here? No, yeah it is. Okay. So let's start with making these spikes. Alright. Let's make... Don't like how that happens sometimes. Alright, so we got that. Good. Oh, nope, I already made those. Now we need one redstone block. What else am I missing here? Nothing. There we go. We got another mob masher. So we're going to take this. This will go... Let's put this one down because just the way this one's going to be. And there's actually a quest line for this, so let's go ahead and check that out real quick. Ah, this. So we need a single one of these. Okay. I think I can make one. Yes. Alright, that's that quest. Let's go ahead and grab all of the loot it comes with. Oh, a drop of evil. That's alright. We don't really need that right now, but we do need this. Ooh, I know what that's from. That is from Twilight Forest. Actually, that allows us to completely skip a boss fight, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, that will allow us to completely skip a boss fight. That is amazing. Okay. Fun. Let's make another absorption hopper. And we should be able just to make it right here. Yep. It's another quest. Cave finder. It's not necessary. Alright, so we want this one here. There we go. So, disable the hide area. We're gonna need another crate. This one is east. Alright, so we want east. There we go. That'll start sending its items into here. Next is going to be filling in this. Oh, mob duplicator. That's what we need next. Which we are missing a few items. And we can get them pretty easily here. Actually, we got that. Some slime. That stuff, goody. And next up we need that. And now we have another mob duplicator. This goes up here. Actually, let's go with a set of lasers. There we go. I'm gonna get this. Turn into some fluid lasers here. This is running off the coal generator just because I don't want this on our main system. It just takes up too much power. Oh, shit. Alright, well, we just lost our node. Our laser. Let's make some more. Actually, we're gonna need redstone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of it. Oh, and 2 blocks. Perfect. We have just enough for another set of 4. Well, once we finish with this, and I probably go get what we're gonna need, that'll be it for today. I need another gold ingot here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with this. And then this, immediately followed by that. There we go. There we go. Now we need a wrench and compass. And we get to see how lasers work now. So we've got this, which will take this here. That'll go there. So we've got market. Any new market. Now we want out of, into. And this will start getting, supposedly should get fluid from this. But for some reason it is not. I don't know why I'm not getting the gas here. We need another mob imprisonment tool here. There we go. So we won't need the Soul Vial exactly. The Soul Vial will be used to exchange certain things. Like if, say, we wanted to take out a mob from in here and then swap it with that more one we have here. We can do that. And we will in a minute. Actually, I'm curious about something here. Let's go ahead and take this. And we're going to put it back into only. I don't know if I can run multiple lasers. We're about to find out. I can. Okay. There we go. That's what we want. Right there. Now it's getting all the fluid. Just really quick disable this. Because I want to keep this laser node. And now we get rid of everything else. This will be used later on. We will use this for... Actually, we can still use it. Especially now we got that in its place. Let's go ahead and grab a few things. Let's go dump all of these items. We don't need them. Oh, yeah, we do. Grab a hang glider. Don't need our hammer. Let's go ahead towards the village over here. Alright, there we go. Now we got speed. Oh, now we got goofy stuff happening. The lag in this game does not appeal to me very much, but things happen. Such terrible timing on this. But yes, we will go ahead and get an iron golem from this village over here, which you can see on the minimap. It's just over the ridge. Put it into our mob duplicator and start getting iron out of that. And that will take out our issue of running out of iron almost at this point. We won't have to run on the quarry anymore, though it still would be nice to have some from time to time. And then we're also going to get and put it into the Soul Vial so we can swap between different farms. A wither from the nether. An actual wither from there. Here we go. Oh. Oh! Hey! Speak of the devil. Kinda cheating, but we're still gonna use it. I don't know what's causing this giant lag spike, but not going to complain. Let's add a new waypoint. We've got dungeon. And we'll technically, it does classify as dungeon because that's the name of that particular mod. Alright. And so let's see if we can find our golem here. Golem. Or a pumpkin. A pumpkin, actually, right here, also works. A few iron blocks here. 2, 3, 4. There we go. I really don't feel like flying, so grab our house pet, which takes us right here. There's our door here. Okay, we have our GPS to that place. That's going to start drawing power as well. Let's go ahead and grab some stone to seal it up, and then we're also going to want a lever to activate it. And this one, I think because of the placement's going to need that, right? There, yep. So that's going. Alrighty. So this is powered and there. If I remember correctly, it should come out of the bottom. I don't. Okay. No, I remember this one. I was hoping this got fixed. It did not. This is a whole nother issue. And this one is going to be interesting. So what we're going to need to do for this one is move. I think we can get away with just moving this. So let's start with that. So this particular mob spawns on top of the duplicator. So if we want to use the thing here, laser there, and we can put our crusher, I guess we can put it just, yeah, right there. Go ahead and just make another lever here. A wrench, and I think I can just take that, because that's always set to into. That's now filled up. Alright. Oh, wait, we need to move our GPS here, which is going to be over here. And this should start us off. Alright. That's there. And let's go ahead and hold that up and just leave our spot there. And we'll know once we get down there if this is actually working. It's pulling power. does not seem to be working for some reason. Oh, that is right. Because of this. The positioning it's in. I think. Possibly. So let's give him a little bit of space here. The alternative is I just make another... Oh. And... Yep, alright, so we're gonna have to use the alternative. Alternative's not that bad. Actually... we can do the alternative in here. I think I've run this one in here before. Let this all die out. Let's go ahead and grab some of the XP levels that are in here too. So I've run this in here before, and well, I'm not the biggest fan of it. It does take away one of our blocks here. It does work. Okay. Things shouldn't be spawning while we're in there. Alright. Whew. It spawned right on me, okay. I'm gonna dig it down another hole here. We want our laser. Right there. Alrighty. So that'll be providing fluid to it. And then we need the GPS, which we can grab from our other area. There's that. It's giving us fluid. GPS from in here. Yep. Grab the waypoint for over here. Okay. We'll actually be able to see it. If it works, we should be able to see it immediately when we go down there. Because this doesn't run off of light. It should start spawning golems. Yep. There we go. It is now fully operational, and now we have our iron. We can see all this stuff coming in here. So, I would call that a pretty solid success. And then we will work on this at a later time. This will be... I guess we could use this as the wither section. We'll have stuff in here as well. Yeah, we'll just put a wither duplicator up there. So long as it doesn't also require this. But we should be good. So we got this producing our power now. We can technically still use the canola farm for a few things here and there. It's not going to hurt. It's still fully operational. But I probably won't use it for much. At least not at the moment. It's going to stay in place. because right now it is a completely just self-sufficient system. I could use it for that. These things over here, and I might actually do that. At least for now, until I get another system going for similar. And that is all mystical agriculture, by the way. Mystical agriculture is, to me, it's a pretty useful mod, because we're going to use it to get a few things. Let's go down to mystical agriculture. So we can get it. So right now I technically should have gotten this reward, but I didn't get it. We can get things, Signalum, Octane, Fiery Ingot, which I think I will actually do soon. The Gas Essence is a tier 5. Tier 5s are annoying. But you get that from chunks. Electrical Steel, Solarium, Conductive Iron. Just all of these various items you can get with it. And Miriam, actually, how much is it for the electrical steel? What tier is that? It's a tier 3. Okay. But this is just a few of the items. Night Slime, Thaumium. What we're going to do is, over time... So this, while it has its uses, and we will still use it to a degree, we're going to start moving more towards this, which is our thermal expansion. We're going to use the pulverizer, and then we're going to take the pulverizer, and we're going to take it, so long as we can get to it, to the ultimate furnace. The ultimate furnace will need a nether star. That's not bad. It's the supremium that will be very, very annoying to make. But once we get to that point, things will be very nice. But for the time being, I am going to say that is it for today. I appreciate you guys, as I always do, for joining me on this journey. I'm going to probably this week, on top of more exploration, we're going to add a few devices to this. This is going to be more filled. Hopefully I can get this entire thing set up with just dynamos. Fill up all of this stuff. Actually, let's go with... Could have sworn I had more conduits. Something happened to all my pressurized conduits. That's not good. 'Cause I know I had more than 3. Oh, did they get... They may have been destroyed somewhere. Alright. I can still make more. We'll get more conduits. We'll have this whole thing set up. Hopefully I can get them all to reinforced, if not higher. Because the next step is Signalum. But the issue with the Signalum is this, the Chirothium dust, which comes from Blizz Powder. Which, if we can actually manage to find a Blizz, that is another thing that will go into our Soul Vial. That actually will take priority over Wither. Because we're not even at the stage where we can fight the Wither quite yet. We still have to take on the Ender Dragon. And personally, I would like to be insanely overpowered by the time we actually get to that. Which will be in due time. We're also going to do, so as we see down here, our drum is currently filled. It is, well, actually, no. With the other thing in there now taking it, it's taking more. But one thing we are going to do is we're going to start taking all of this stuff in here, and we're going to start condensing it. As you can see, we're already up to this chest. So this is all going to be turned into a system, and we're going to probably expand in this hallway a little bit, turn it to a larger room, because we're going to need it. Oh, and we can actually see Undertaker right there, that big hulking figure. But yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to work on a lot of automation is what's going to wind up happening. So, I appreciate you guys. I will be back again next weekend, and there's going to be a lot of changes. We're going to see a lot of things going on when we come back. So, I will see you guys again